This is for the homemakers. 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 This is for the homemakers.
Setting the floor for Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Brandon.
Oh, hey! How about that?
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
On the another one falls!
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second most points in a single campaign.
And with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Oklahoma City was all business. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They really emphasized ball movement here today.
Looking to win the run, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Austin with a bucket. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Green. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
The 3 from Curry. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 27.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Ware, that's good. Ware's got 4 points in the quarter.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
And it's good! He hits another one!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And it's Miami's ball. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. The 3 from Curry, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
From deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
Well, at the start of the voting, the leaders are the guys that everyone already knows. As you go along, usually new guys enter the moment.
Every year it's a compelling story. Those guys who weren't expected to make an all-star impact doing just that. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
We've got Trace Jackson-Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Butler in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Hero looking around. Offline with a three.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Back to MP. Right side, Bogdanovic. Fires the three. The rebound by Ware. Powell with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Powell passes to Boston. Back to Powell. Kicks it to Hero. Miami moving it around. Here's Boston. And a miss there on the triple.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses, they need to settle in quick. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Hero. He's got 5. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
It's the mark. And it's good on the lay-in. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
MP finds Curry. Bogdanovic on the wing. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Powell outside. Hero against MP. Boston outside. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Hero against MP. Drives pit. Good. There's another.
And guys, he is now second all-time for points in the season.
A season for the ages scoring the ball. Boston outside. From outside the arc. And Tyler Hero gets a three. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Back to Hero. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Oh, great D that time from MP. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launched launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Boston pass to Hero. Now Adebayo. 4-3. And again, Miami with a triple.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
The drive by MP. Oh, connects again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the three-point basket by Miami. Boston with a bucket.
That's how I'm living these days. Fight the good fight, I'ma finish the race. I died to Mike, yeah, I'm digging his grave. Working for God in his minimum wage, but I'm finna get paid. I'm finally getting some listens and plays. Narrow road, I can't let stand in the way. Where would I be if I didn't obey? Okay, where would I be if I didn't have Jesus? I don't know, cause he the air that I'm breathing. I got the fear of God on like Adidas. God put me on every song, he's a feature. He had to stretch me a lot just to reach him. I deliver like his pizza. Christ made the payment, we swiping demons like a visa. We swiping demons, we what? We swiping demons. Yeah, okay. Wake up in the morning, first thing that I do is thank God. Hit the number 7 for the Lord, ain't talking James Bond. Hit the gym spiritually, so Jesus help me stay strong. Praise God, boy, I got a great God. That's why when I wake up in the morning, first thing that I do is thank God. Wake up in the morning, first thing that I do is thank. Wake up in the morning, first thing that I do is thank God. Praise God, boy, I got a great God. Hey, your love endures forever. You keep on getting better. I be chasing after you. I got no time to chase the cheddar cheese. No hate in my heart. That's why I'm praying for my enemies. I don't talk, I let them see. Jesus is a friend of me. So why would I need your approval? When I talk about my life, I bet they think I'm so unusual. The Holy Spirit give me drive. I never going neutral. Secret place daily, man, that's so crucial. Yes, without my Lord and Savior, boy, my life will be a mess. Up against the dark world, I don't wrestle with the flesh. Far from being perfect, I admit it, I confess. I guess that I don't gotta be great, because my God the best. You stacking all that money, but I'm really not impressed. I'm stacking treasure inside my eternal treasure chest. Checkers versus chess, I'm blessed. That's why when I wake up in the morning, first thing that I do is thank God. Rep the number 7 for the Lord, ain't talking James Bond. Hit the gym spiritually, so Jesus help me stay strong. Praise God, boy, I got a great God. That's why when I wake up in the morning,
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Here's Boston, and it's Miami with another. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. MP, the pass to Curry. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. They double him with Curry. Left side Adebayo. Stripped it away. And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Now here's Hero. He's got 13.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts. Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Hero outside. Pass to Ware. Now Powell to halt the run. And it's MP with a rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team. Back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, the Heat's shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Hero outside. Launches a 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Hero. 13 points in the game. And he makes it on the layup. Hero's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Here's Boston. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Adebayo sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Hero for 3. That doesn't go either for Hero.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Curry. Kicks it out to MP. Now Bogdanovich.
They've got Curry, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
MP with video game number. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And here's Adebayo after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Boston with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Hero, that's a two-pointer. And it's Miami with another.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Locked Loose.
Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, hey, don't tap that glass, there's a monster.
Now Hero, 19 points in the game, setting the floor for the Heat. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Tyler Hero is out there with Brandon Boston, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to NP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
The shot by Boston, no good.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
43 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Hero. They need this. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Shot is good by Curry.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now Ware. Banked it in off the glass. Ware's got 4 points now in the quarter. 7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. It makes it look easy, but it's not. Yeah, I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Green. Then it's MP. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Shed in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did...
Out there in the city eating Western takeaways. Packed up his guitar and tried to find a place.
Here is Austin.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way.
Oh, my goodness, what a play.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
34 seconds left in the fourth. MP against Hero. There's the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
Over in the corner, Green. MP outside. Launches from deep. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So we see the Warriors take. In the game here, it was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dom.
MP, terrific all-around game, especially on the boards. What was that like?
Looking like a young Ben Wallace. So go ahead and flex for a minute.
Stop. You embarrassed me.
Look, he said he's going to be the best rebounder in the league this year. Mark that. That's his words, and I'm standing behind it.
All right. Clearly something you guys have talked about before. Why is rebounding so important? You talked.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Look, it all comes down to it's all about effort. You can't win if you don't have possession. So it takes desire to get it, right? I'm trying to make that happen for us as a squad.
Well, we wish you luck, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dom, thanks.